We're going to be talking about 5 different ways to keep a man. Welcome back to Poetry and Friends. If this is your first time on this channel, I do welcome you. I talk about love topics that God has situated in my heart. And I also talk slightly about my writing business. These love topics that I normally talk about, I usually talk directly to women. So you're a woman, and maybe God has brought you the right man, or maybe you're single. This video is still for you so that once you do meet the right man, you already have some tips. So you've met the right man. And because of that, you wouldn't say, yeah, I'm going to fold my arms because I already have him right. You still want to work hard for him. And this is for both sides, like both the man and the woman have to work hard for their partner, even though nobody is perfect. But they still have to work for their partner in order to sustain a healthy relationship. So we're not going to waste time at all. Let's discover these 5 different ways to keep a man. Making him feel free around you. So the woman not saying something like, when are you going to make the decision about this? Or when are you going to do this? But making him feel free, being himself. Maybe, let's say he's doing something that is not effective, the woman could just communicate to him respectfully. Yeah, so not making him feel pressured at all. And this is what I mean by feeling pressured. Maybe the woman has found a dress that she really loves. So then she sees this dress and then she says, ooh, babe, you have to get me this dress. Yeah, I know it's a little pricey, but you have to get me this dress. Yeah, it's $1,000, but I'll show you exactly how you could get the money. You know what? You could just save $25 every day. So yeah, so by a month time, yeah, the money will be ready. It will be ready. I'll get my dress. And then 4 days later, the woman asked him, so babe, how much have you saved so far? And then she keeps asking him about this dress. That way he feels pressured because he wants to feel free, like him seeing something and saying, ooh, let me get this for my baby. That way he feels free because the decision was his decision. And then that would also make him feel good as a man that, yeah, I'm taking good care of my woman. And I did it willingly. And it could even be the little things like the woman saying, babe, so you're not going to tell me you miss me? So don't you miss me? Won't you say you miss me? This is something that she does often. So anything that causes him to feel pressured, that would cause him to not feel free. And whenever the man doesn't feel free, he feels controlled. Because to him, it sounds like you're saying he doesn't know what he's doing. He is a weak man. Learning from him most of the time. So that means the woman not acting like she knows it all the time, even if she knows it, but rather learning from him. Because this is what happens when the woman always acts like she knows it all. Let's say the man has found a strategy to make the woman's job easier. So he's just trying to teach her. So he says something like, this is what you have to do for your job to be easier. So from this time to this time, you have to take a break. So he's getting ready to tell the woman more. And then the woman says, oh yeah, like I already know, you're right. Actually, no, you're not all the way right. You're a little bit right. I'm supposed to take a break from this time to this time, but no, like I feel like even if I don't take a break, right? And then it seems like now she is actually the one lecturing him. The woman allowing him to finish and telling him, thank you, babe. Even if you already know it and you're not faking it. I'll use myself as an example. So for me, I'm a person who really love to learn. So even if I know something and somebody is teaching me, I'm always quiet because I always have in mind that even though I do know it, there is always something that I get to learn from it. And because of that, it has helped me to acquire a lot of knowledge. So a person could come and then like tell me like, oh, okay, you know what, this is how you do this, and I just watch the person, and trust me, I always get something out of it. So even if I know it and the person is teaching me, sometimes I'll be like, oh, okay, yo, thank you for teaching me your way. I learned it this way, but I like your way, something like that. So they're still thanking him even if you know it, that, oh, thank you for teaching me this. You're thanking him because even if you know it, he is still offering to help you. So him offering to help, it needs to be appreciated. If you always learn from him, he will feel useful in the woman's life. And that's how it's supposed to be for a man. And then also, you learning something from him shows submission, like you respect his intellect. Accepting his opinion and not being like this. Let's say he says something like, I think the reason why babies cry is that they always want to be held. So that's his opinion. But the woman has a different opinion. So the man says that. And now the woman says, babies cry because they're hungry. And then the man says, that's just my opinion. And then the woman says, well, then you're wrong because babies cry when they want food. Where did you learn that from? And then it goes back and forth. And then this is something that happens most of the time. But you accepting his opinion because it's just opinion. So the woman saying something like, oh, yeah, babies love attention. They do cry when they want to be held. Unless you feel like maybe that opinion that he has, if he goes and tells somebody that opinion, people are going to laugh at him like he's totally off. For that, you do care. So you could just correct him like, oh, no, baby, actually, I think it's this way. For that, it's not something that happens often. So that is okay. But if it's like something that happens frequently, for that, he would be at work, right, about to come home and then be thinking, I have to go back home to Judge Judy. Yeah, it's always court at home. But then if the woman accepts his opinion, he feels like you understand him. You like him just the way he is. You are receptive to his thoughts. It's a sign of acknowledgement. Let him know how much you value his presence. For example, maybe you've asked him to help you solve something really big, and then he helped you. You let him know what his presence does to you. Honey, you really make me feel complete. Whenever I'm with you, there's nothing for me to worry about. Like, I'm never anxious because I know that if I have an issue, yeah, you can solve it. You're blessed. I'm blessed. Because men are made to fix things for their woman, to guard their woman. So if his presence is always special, you just let him know. And then he would only love this woman more because it shows that the woman sees him. And whenever a man feels seen, he feels respected. Having a gentle spirit, kindness, sweetness, and even the Bible talks about it, that the woman should have a gentle spirit towards the husband. For example, we're going to use that whole baby thing and see how the woman could be kind out of a situation like that. The man says, I think the reason why babies cry is because they want to be held, right? So that's his opinion. And maybe you also want to share your opinion. So the woman saying something like, oh, yeah, honey, babies love attention. And oh, yeah, when they want food too. And that is a whole different story when they're hungry. And what you said too, when they want to be held. Yeah, babies, they cry. being kind. And another example of being kind is the woman saying something like, I'm here to make your day special again. How do you want me to serve you right, honey? For that, he would be thinking that, did this woman go to kindness school? She's just so sweet. And then this has to come natural, right? So asking God, and I always say something like using it with family members, letting it be part of you. Because if it's not natural, no matter what, as time goes on, your true self is going to come out. Whenever a woman is sweet, that is submission. So he would only love this woman more. I hope that this video helped. But one last thing, and then it would be the end of the video. All right, so this is a customized greeting card, right? Like a short little book form. Yeah, so I just realized that I haven't talked much about how I customize. I think I've read it before, but just in case this is your first time on my channel, I'm gonna read it and then I'm gonna tell you more about how you could get a customized greeting card from me. Your day is my day. Your joy is my joy. When you're sad, I have a sad day. It's your day, so we're going to enjoy. Everything about you is special, so you constantly give me a special feeling. When my tummy chuckles, then I'm aware that your sense of humor is causing that feeling. When I feel at ease, then I'm certain that your treatment is what's giving me that peace. When my heart feels like it's breathing, then I know your love is what's speaking. Today, we will thank God for your life. God loves me because on this date, He knew He would bring you into my life to give me a special feeling. I'm glad that the last time to read this wouldn't be on your birthday, since this is how I feel about you every day. Because of you, we will always celebrate forever day. I deeply love you. Happy birthday. That's it. So for this, the actual greeting card for this is that same words. So I'm gonna place the link somewhere up here. And then if you click it, you're gonna see the main one. If you want this, you can purchase this. But if you want the customized one, then if you click on that link, you're gonna go to where it says type. And then you're gonna select the type that you want and then select the customized card. So purchase it from there. And then you're going to see contact seller. So you contact seller, and then that's when you get to communicate with me and you send me the pictures, and then I customize it with the whole new design for you with the same words. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I really and always do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And if God permits, see you when I upload my next video. Bye-bye.